So now, when we go to Numbers 20 verse number 7, can we quickly go there? Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, take the rod, you and your brother Aaron, gather the congregation together, speak to the rock before their eyes, and it will yield its water. You shall bring water for them out of the rock, and give drink to the congregation and their animals. Okay, in verse number 7 of Numbers 20, Bible iri Moshe hlengeleta vana va Israel, kutani u vulavula na ribs, kutani ribs ri ta humesa mati, wena u ta teka mati na makwenu wa wena Aaron, mi nyiketa vanhu na swifuwo swa vona vanwa. That is the instruction that was given to Moses, and it was very simple. God says, speak to the rock. The rock, you will not have to work out. You will not have to dig. You don't have to dig down. You don't have to use your energy to bring water. Myself, I will bring water. I will give water. I will produce water. The only thing I am asking you to do, Moses, speak to the rock. Speak to the rock. That is the only thing you are commanded to do. That is the only instruction you have been given. And if you do that, water will come out. But then when we go to Numbers 11, let's jump to Numbers 11. Then Moses lifted his hand and struck the rock twice with his rod, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation and their animals drank. Now listen. God told Moses in verse number 7 that speak to the rock. Now Moses in verse number 11 struck the rock, and the Bible says water came abundantly. And listen to disobedience. The Lord said you will give the water to the Israelites, to the congregation and their animals. But listen to what happened. The Bible says, and water came out abundantly, and the congregation and their animals drank. Moses did not give them the water. The Bible says, and the congregation and their animals drank. So Moses missed God, the congregation missed God, but all by the fault of Moses, the spirit of disobedience. Let us hear what happens when a person is not obedient to the voice of God. Verse number 12. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, because you did not believe me to hallow me in the eyes of the children of Israel, therefore you shall not bring this assembly into the land which I have given you. Now God is bringing judgment. God is speaking against Moses, his servant. I have told you to do this, but you chose to do that. Because of that, you will not see these people to the land I have promised. In other words, you will not be able to take these people throughout the journey anymore. I will not trust you anymore. You have grieved me. Now that you did what pleased your heart, Moses, you will not be able to see the promised land. For that reason of disobedience, for that reason of not obeying to my word, you will not see these people to the promised land. Moshe ungesikoti kufikisa vanhu lava lava ya kona utandla swihoxo swo tala. Una problem yo kwata, ina problem ya ximbilwani, ni ku byela ku endla swo karhi, mara wena hi ku kwata ka wena u endla swo karhi leswi tsakisaka mbilu ya wena. So hi ndlela yeleyo Moshe u mise xikwembu. Moses missed God because of disobedience and his anger towards the Israelites. So this also teaches us that no matter what we are going through, whether you are angry, whether you are happy, in order for you not to miss God, you must not be disobedient. You must be obedient at all times. Be obedient. Yingisela rito ra Xikwembu minkarhi hinkwayo. Hambi swi famba kahle, hambi swa tika, hambi wa rila, hambi wa hleka, yingisela Xikwembu, because u ta rivatiwa hi ku rila i hupa Xikwembu. U ta rivatiwa hi ku tsaka i hupa Xikwembu. U nge nyiki excuse yo rila ka Xikwembu. U nge nyiki excuse yo tsaka ka Xikwembu. Listen to the voice of God and do exactly what you are told to do.